welcome back to Mrs Parkin's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious chocolate chip cookies. They're really easy to make, about 10 minutes to make the dough and then 10 minutes in the oven for each batch. And you can also freeze the dough and save them to make for another day. So let's get started. Got 225 grams of plain flour, 80 grams of soft brown sugar, 80 grams of caster sugar, 150 grams of soft butter, 200 grams of chocolate chips, 1 egg, vanilla, bicarb and salt. So first thing we're going to do is get the butter in our mixing bowl, and we just want to mix it till it's nice and soft. So my butter's still a little bit hard because it's come out of the fridge, so I'm going to use my trusty electric mixer just because we want it nice and creamy. Gets stuck in the mixers while it's off, just use a spoon or a knife just to push it back out. There we go, so it's getting nice and fluffy. So once our butter's softened, we can add in our sugars. So I've got caster sugar and we've got soft brown sugar. I'm just going to put both of those in. Give it another mix. I'm just going to use my spatula to get all this butter from around the edges so that we can make sure it's all getting incorporated in. We want to keep mixing until this all comes together and it's nice and fluffy. So at the minute it's a little bit bitty. There we go. So I'm just going to move back over here. So now our butter's nice and soft and we've got our sugar in, we can add our egg. I'm just going to crack it in, get rid of the rubbish, and give that a mix. So it will take a while to get your egg and your butter mixture to come together. You just got to keep mixing. There we go. So I'm going to sieve our flour in. So we're getting some air into our mixture. And we also want a tiny bit of salt, a little bit of bicarb, just to make them nice and soft. So I'm just going to put about a quarter of a teaspoon in. So sieving is the mechanical raising agent. So we're adding air into it manually. And our baking powder is a chemical raising agent. That's that done with. And then we just want to give that a good mix. Mix that together, get right down to the bottom of the bowl with your spatula. And it'll come together into a dough. So I'm just going to add my vanilla. Don't want too much, probably just a capful. And at this point, because I can see it's going to come together, but it's going to get quite hard to mix, I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. And I've got 200 grams. So this is where it gets a bit tougher. Got to get your muscles working. Try and get it all mixed together. Get all those chocolate chips in. Nearly getting there. That'll do. So we've got a nice dough. I'm just going to move these out my way and get my baking tray. So you can put some greaseproof paper on to stop them sticking, but this is a non-stick tray, so I'm not going to use it. And then we want 2 tablespoons. So cookie dough will melt and spread out as it bakes. So you just want little mounds to start with, and they'll spread quite a lot, so you need to make sure you leave them some space. So I'm maybe just going to do 6 on this tray. Maybe 5. Getting bigger and bigger. So once you've got your little mounds, just make sure they've got some space. So now we've got our cookie dough mounds on there. We're going to put these into the oven at 180 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. So you need to keep an eye on them. They're going to spread out and they will turn really quickly. Okay, so we'll come back to it when they come out of the oven. So these are the finished cookies. I'm just going to get the last batch out of the oven. So, the cookies are done. They've got a nice golden brown around the bottom, but they will still be really, really soft while they're hot. So, all I'm going to do is put them on a wire rack to cool. And as they cool, they will firm up, because at the moment, they're really soft, but they are cooked. Last one. There we go. So there we have chocolate chip cookies. To make them stay nice and chewy for longer, if you've not eaten them all straight away, put them in a biscuit barrel or an airtight tub with a slice of bread, and it'll keep them nice and chewy. So there's chocolate chip cookies. I hope you enjoy them.